Hello, Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode where we are going to talk you through some very interesting updates. Starting on today's agenda, we'll talk about Real Madrid winger Brahim Diaz, who has chosen to represent Morocco in the Afcon 2024. Real Madrid, though, appear not to be very happy with that decision. And then from that, we are going to turn our attention elsewhere and talk about the Turkish prodigy Arda Güler, who joined Real Madrid in the summer. According to Fabrizio Romano, Real Madrid retain 100% confidence in Arda Güler and are not going to let him go during the January transfer window on a possible loan deal. But before we get down to that, please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Follow us so you do not miss on our next updates. Brahim Diaz is one of Real Madrid's most promising players right now. Although the young attacker has spent 3 of his last seasons plying his trade at AC Milan over on loan, he is well and truly here and ready to make an impact with Real Madrid. So far this season, Brahim has featured in just over 100 minutes of league football with Real Madrid, but his demands remain high, especially when it comes to international football. Earlier this summer, Morocco were strongly pursuing Brahim Diaz, hoping to convince the young star to represent the North African giants in international football. Although Diaz has featured in Spain's youth team during his career and even has a senior appearance with La Roja, he does have Moroccan heritage and is eligible to play for the national team. According to several Moroccan news outlets, as relayed by Mundo Deportivo, Brahim Diaz himself is now keen on representing Morocco on the international stage. The report suggests Diaz especially wants to play for Morocco in the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations, which will be played after the turn of the year. The former Manchester City starlet does not want to represent Spain, despite the fact that he made his international debut with La Roja roughly 2 years ago. But as per the report, Brahim Diaz is likely to face objections in his bid to play for Morocco from none other than his own club. Real Madrid do not want Brahim Diaz to leave for the international duty during the Afcon period next year, though the player has to go if he gets called up for action. The Moroccan Football Federation is in talks with Real Madrid to unblock this situation. At the end of the day, the decision is up to the player as to whether or not he would want to play for Morocco or Spain. And as things stand, the decision should be just around the corner. So having talked on that, we are going to turn our attention elsewhere, where we'll be focusing on Arda Güler, who according to report will not leave Real Madrid on loan after injury update. The Turkish star Arda Güler, who was transferred from Fenerbahce to Real Madrid at the beginning of the summer transfer period, has been unlucky with injuries since his arrival at the Spanish club. After 2 consecutive injuries, the Spanish press claimed that Real Madrid was considering sending Güler on loan to another team in January so that he could find a chance to play regularly. However, world-renowned journalist Fabrizio Romano has stated that Real Madrid still trusts Güler's abilities and will not rush him back to the field. Romano said on his YouTube channel that Arda Güler is expected to return to action after the international break and that Real Madrid will not send him on loan. The club has 100% confidence in the midfielder. Real Madrid are 100% confident in Arda Guler'S ability and believe that he has a lot to add to the team. His injuries didn't change his image at the club, Fabrizio reportedly said. Guler suffered an injury in Real Madrid US camp and had surgery. Before the match where Real Madrid played with Las Palmas, manager Carlo Ancelotti stated that Guler could play for the first time with the team, but shortly after Real Madrid announced that Guler had suffered another injury, this time to his left back muscle. Real Madrid is still committed to Arda Guler. Despite his injury setbacks, the club will not rush his return back to the field, but he is expected to return to action after the international break. So having said that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.